So LeVar Ball was on DJ Vlad. Now, I'm not a big Vlad person. I believe he's an informant for police because to get people to go on this show and tell about their crimes and all type of legal stuff. But I seen this interview with LeVar Ball. Those that don't know LeVar Ball, he became the best NBA dad we have ever seen of promoting his son, saying his kid's gonna go to the Lakers. He ended up going to the Lakers. He now played for Charlotte, just signed like a $300 million contract. And he has been playing for like a G League in the NBA. So all from him. And it's either you love him or you hate him. And he built a brand behind his last name, Big Baller Brand. And his wife, she was an athlete. He was an athlete. And it's crazy. He's married to a white woman, but he's very, very pro-black. Speak his mind. His wife is amazing. They had a TV show. So, fast forward to now. Lonzo Ball ended up having a deal with Stephen A. Smith. This brother haven't played NBA in a while because injuries. He's one of the best point guards. Very gifted, very talented, but injuries. So Stephen A. basically came out and was like, look, man, the brother's so bad, he can't even stand up. That's what people saying. So he responded with this video.
Stephen A., who are your sources, bro? Please tell me who your sources are. Come on, man. Come on, man. You got to stop yapping. And I actually like you, man. I don't even know you like that, but I like you.
So he do a video like this, standing up like, bro, what are you talking about? Like, I'm injured, but I'm not that injured. And, you know, good old Stephen A. Smith had to respond because he responded to everything that he select to respond to. And this is what some of the words he was saying.
You really gonna sit poolside on the bench and think because you getting up and sitting down and getting up and sitting down, that makes you healthy? Does that have anything to do with running up and down a damn court for 30, 35 minutes a night? Come on, bro. Come on now. So that's all I'm gonna say. You know, I'm like, really? And then you got these.
And you go to him, he told him, man, just sit your ass down. Just sit down. So they're doing all that, you know, calling them out. And here go another thing where he talked about it.
Now, if I couldn't go off camera, if I didn't want to go off camera because of the lighting in my studio here, do y'all know I can get up and sit down, get up and sit down, and get up and sit down all night long? Does that mean that I can run the hell up and down the damn court 94 feet for 30, 35 minutes a night?
Now, remind you, he never said that he's healthy enough to play. If so, he would be playing right now, right? Before, LeVar Ball was always in the media saying something. He's been very MIA, and he come after Stephen A. Smith. He come after Shaq. He come after Charles Barkley. So I'm going to play about three minutes of it. So let's listen to it and we'll recap.
Well, you went on First Take. You and Stephen A. Smith went at it over this comment.
I call him the Rudy Poo. Man, I call Stephen A. Smith a $3 bill because he faking and I don't know what. That's why I call him the $3 bill. People think I like him. I don't like him. He think I like him. I'll be like, no. But you want to talk crazy. This is my thing. He talks crazy, but then I like the father. No, you don't. You talk bad about my sons. You talk bad about me. And then with all due respect, I like him. No, don't say nothing crazy and then try to backpedal.
Yeah, I don't like Stephen A. Smith either.
No, I don't like
the first
this boy
time
at all.
I actually met him, it was at a Jordan party in L.A. We were waiting in line for the bus to take us back. Michael Jordan walked by. He was, waved to him and everything else like that. And I turned around, I'm like, oh, Stephen A. Smith. I'm like, oh, yeah, we cover you a lot on Vlad TV. You know what he said? Everybody does.
See, yeah.
Just a
like,
straight
man,
There's an way to answer. Like, not everyone has 100 million subscribers.
He's faker
either.
than a $3 bill. His biggest thing was with me on there. Nobody remembers him saying nothing but me and him going in. And they would have me more to come on there and be like, yo, but I'm not going to help him no more. Nah, I don't even want to go on your show no more. I don't want to do nothing. You go ahead and do your thing.
Yeah.
And you conform and you're going to do whatever. But, hey, you're the last one. At some point, they'll fire you. Because a lot of folks who talk that trash about me, like I told them, you employees. From Jason Whitlock to Jeff Goodman to all these guys that was on ESPN, everybody who came at me, you ain't there no more.
Charles Barkley said, I just don't like the guy at all.
Yeah.
Speaking about you.
And here's the thing, I don't like him at all. He used to be my favorite.
Well, let's first unpack that part. Now, me being a flight attendant 10 years, I've been able to meet all types of celebrities and stuff. So I met Stephen A. Smith a few years ago in Charlotte Airport. I'm in Charlotte Airport, probably about to fly back home or something. And I see him, because remember, I watch Stephen A. Smith every day on TV. So I see him and like one of those electronic stores walking, had a what the hell you call one of them damn scarf, had a scarf on and walking real slow. And I'm like, hey man, what's up, Steve? I'm like, hey, Stephen A. Smith, how you doing? Hey man, I'd love to take a picture with you. Now, this was my interaction with him. First thing first, he puts on a persona as if I can't even explain the bigger than life. Like, so he walked real slow. I'm like, hey, Stephen A. Smith. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing, brother? How you doing? Like, he real calm, nothing that crazy stuff, real smooth. He was polite, but you see the arrogance. I've been around all types of celebrities. His arrogance on 1,000,000. But my experience with him, he took a picture. That's me and Stephen A. Smith. We in like one of those electronics or whatever it is in Charlotte Airport. So took it, a lot taller than I expect him to be. Cool guy. Now, when he was saying Whitlock and all of them guys are employees and you can get fired too, yeah, they can. Yeah, they can. So let's hear him talk about Barkley and Shaq.
Player until he started talking foolish. And when he got old,
growing up, that was the guy you looked up to, right?
Man, I ain't looked up to him.
Well, I mean, in terms of basketball
because he
players.
was light skinned, strong, and played wild. That's why I like his game.
That's why you liked him.
You know, but when you get on TV, you start talking about, oh, he an idiot, he this. I'm like, man, don't tell me nothing about no family because you don't know nothing about family. You got a daughter, and folks, you was talking about on TNT. You talking about your dogs, Yoo-hoo and Boo-hoo. What about you talking about your damn kids and your wife or whatever? No, you ain't doing that. You ain't no family guy. And don't talk about my boy stealing glasses or doing nothing. And you was a drunk back in the day and a gambler. So don't tell me about the bad things that you've done and try to act like you somebody now. You're not that person, dog. So I don't like you at all. I seen him at a game when I was with the Lakers and he was going to commentate or whatever. He tried to come at me and shake my hand. I looked through him like glass.
Oh, you wouldn't shake his hand?
I wouldn't shake his hand. I walked right by him. Like, nah, man, come on. So on the camera, you're going to talk crazy, but behind the camera, oh, we supposed to be buddy. I'll never come in with Charles Barkley. Nah, because I don't have.
Now, if you go to Charles Barkley and you look at I'm old enough to know Charles Barkley always had a big gambling problem and had a drinking problem. You see DUIs, and hell, this is this year with him drinking, sounding under the influence, and talking about Bud Light and gays and trans.
I want y'all to drink this fucking beer. I want y'all to drink this fucking beer.
So he came at him like, hey dog, I never see Charles Barkley talk about his wife or whatever it is or whatever that situation, but let's carry on.
Kenny Smith actually defended you. He said that actually Charles Barkley's wrong about you.
Yeah, well, he knew because Kenny Smith, we played against his AAU team. I ain't did none of these guys.
Yeah.
Shaq's and all them. I ain't did none of them. Now, Shaq's kids will say hi to me, but I won't say nothing to Shaq because you want to talk crazy about me. I don't.
Wait, Shaq talk crazy about you?
Well, he had his little diss track and then Lavar charging too much for the shoes and this and that. If he was a real big baller, he would do this. I've already done this. I'm like this, Shaq. You're still an employee. Shut your mouth. You don't have a brand. Because the last time I checked, Superman was a white dude with a cape.
He does own a lot of companies. He owns a lot of business.
Let me tell you this. You don't own nothing. You partner up. You don't own anything. You have to invest in somebody else's. You have to invest in Papa John's. You have to invest in all this General and all this stuff. That's not your stuff. And you know when you're going to find out? When you ain't the owner? When you leave this earth and it don't go to your family. You're going to be really mad. I know who else going to be mad? Michael Jordan don't own John. When he go, you think it's going to go to his family?
He did own the Panthers, though.
All that stuff going back.
Wow. What I have to say in that part, because there was some truth with the Shaq situation. Shaq is employed, but Shaq don't have to work another day in his life, and he's going to be rich and taking care of all the investments he have. But to LeVar Ball point, If you invest in Papa John's, you invest in McDonald's, you are investing into a franchise. You're an investor. Something that's not yours, you investing into, it's not yours. What LeVar Ball created is a big baller brand. That's 100% his. You know, he passed away. He got 3 kids. That's a ball. Two of his sons already got kids. Can pass it to the grandkids. Triple B's, his whole house estate, big baller brand. So he honestly bought a brand and he's created a brand and had a freaking amazing vision. The execution didn't go as well as he wanted to the first time, trying to figure it out. But yeah, my man is building something good. I can't hate on it. So yeah, man, what is y'all thoughts overall about LeVar Ball making a comeback, protecting his kids? I'm always with somebody that's rolling with their family, rolling with their kids. He like, hey man, you ain't about to bad talk me and say all the good things. What's your thoughts in the comments?